Hi, this is Nick George with Clouds Diamond Sharpening. I'm just going to show you a little demonstration of my diamond wheel, 1500 diamond, compared to 280 grit, basically sandblasting dust, grit wheel. First, my wheel doesn't spin, but probably 1/10 the speed, so it doesn't get your blade hot, it doesn't warp the metal. When metal gets hot, it tends to bend and warp. I have a special shape of my wheel. It's not a flat shape, it's shaped like this, so it doesn't just go dull on the edges. So my sharpening lasts anywhere from a month to 6 months, depending on if you use oil or not. But I can't guarantee that because a lot of it depends on the groomer. If you don't use oil, it just grinds the dirt in the blade and it doesn't just beat off the side. So if you use oil, you're going to love my sharpening. If you don't use oil, it'll still work better, but you got to pay more and you're not going to get the full benefits of the wheel. So I polish blades sharp instead of grind them sharp like grit wheels do, other sharpeners basically. As far as I know, there's 2 of these wheels. One is my uncle's, one is mine, and my dad passed away, so he does not have a wheel anymore. I inherited his wheel. But anyway, so let's just do a little demonstration and show you how much metal I don't need to remove to get your blade sharp. And once again, I polish it sharp. So what that means is it's like wet sandpaper versus regular sandpaper. It's going to be a lot smoother, it's going to run a lot quieter, it's going to not run as hot. I set the tension at 2 pounds pressure, 2 to 3 pounds, and my blades work really well. And I used to sharpen on a grit wheel for 12, 13 years, 14 years, something like that. I go in there and help my old shop where I used to work, and my customers now say my sharpening lasts way longer, twice as long. Once again, I can't guarantee that because a lot of it depends on you as the groomer or the barber. If you don't take care of your blades, once again, you're probably not going to get the full benefits of my sharpening. It'll still be sharp, guarantee that, but that's it. Alright, let's get back down to the... Okay, so here's my wheel. It's a wet wheel, it's not a dry wheel. So, yeah, that doesn't really matter to anybody but me. So we're going to look at these 2 cutters. See the little bit of life they have? Look how thin these are. Look at that little bitty lip right there. That's how much life it has. Look at, see the little line at the bottom there? Right there? That's how much lip it has. I'm not going to be able to remove that on this wheel. So let's just do a demonstration. You can see both of them both have a lip. On the cutter, a little line with the teeth right there, a little lip. We want to keep that because that's the blade of the life of the blade. So these are very thin, and I'm just going to show you how smooth my wheel is. See, I could do this, I could hit it, and it doesn't even leave marks. Well, it leaves diamond marks. So let's go ahead and get to work. I'm going to put this cutter on here, and we're just going to sharpen it. Still there, and it's sharpened. Okay, so that's one sharpening basically. We'll go two. There's two. That lip's still there. There, guys. There's three times. Look, and there's no sparks. The sparks mean chunks of metal flying off your blade. Yes, I do remove some of the blade, but it's a lot finer. So that's three. Should we go again? Let's go four. I guess we'll just keep going until that lip goes gone, so just count. 5. 6. It's still there, guys. I mean, we can go 7. So you can have this 5-in-1 blade sharpened 8 times so far, depending if you use oil. You don't use oil, then grit wheels come in handy because they take the metal down and they just remove all the grooves that you put in it not using oil. Well, let's just keep going. I mean, might as well. It's still there, guys. I don't know how to get rid of that lip. What are we on, 9? I mean, we might be here all day, guys. I guess we can just keep going. What are we on, 10? And the best part about my wheel is it sharpens ceramic cutters, and most companies don't even sharpen ceramic cutters. They just replace them, or some have me sharpen them. Go ahead and send them on. I do 5-in-1 cutters for other companies because we're about to go to the grit wheel, and I'm going to show you how it's not good to use 5-in-1 cutters on a grit wheel. So if you got a grit sharpener and he's using your 5-in-1 cutters on them, that's not good. Trust me. I've done it, and you get 1 to 2 sharpenings, but I'm going to show you guys. So let's just keep going. What are we on, 11? I'm getting tired of sharpening this thing. What are we on, 11? Just keep it going. Once again, the blade does not get hot at all. It's actually still cold, and you can see that it's sharpened all the way across the blade. Let's just keep going. What are we on, 12? Once I go 25 times, 20 to 25 times, it should be sharp if you roll your blades down. And you'll get this many sharpenings out of your 5-in-1 blade if you use oil. It's still there. And here's the other new one. You see how it's all scratched up and has debris on it. It's a used one. So I'm just going to go ahead and sharpen this one. We're done. I mean, we're at 12. We still got life. I'm gonna just go ahead and sharpen this just to show you the diamond is on the wheel. And then we're gonna go to the grit wheel. So I didn't sharpen it all the way just to show you this is sharpening. See how it's all dull right there? A dull color, so it's not sharp yet. You can see the dullness, or actually just the change in light. So that tooth wouldn't cut because it's not convex shape. So we're gonna go ahead and just sharpen it just to show you guys there's diamond on this wheel. So we'll go just one sharpening. Success is sharpened. So here's to show you that there's diamond on my wheel. It's just a used cutter. It's obviously not sharp. It doesn't look like they use oil. You can tell because of the grooves in it. Go a second, see what happens. See, it didn't sharpen very much at all. That's one sharpening. Looking a little better. Debris is removed. It has shape to the blade. It's not flat, okay? People that use a flat wheel are doing it wrong. My sharpening will last longer. It's a convex shape. It's like a bridge. You can't see it, of course, because it's so fine. But really, don't even believe this video. Just go ahead and send it on in, and then I'll just prove it to you. Alright, let's go to the grit wheel. Alright, this is my grit wheel. I have this wheel in my garage because it's pretty dirty. You could see all the dirtiness that gets around there, chunks of metal. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and sharpen this in my garage. So if you don't use oil, usually your blades will go ahead and hit this wheel first because I have to take those grooves out and it'll take way too long on my other wheel because it's too fine a grit, diamond, not grit. Okay, so we'll put this, get it going. Here's my cutters here. Sharpened on the diamond. See the lips on them, okay? So we'll go ahead and I'll just use my hand. That's one sharpening. It's still there, so that's good. Sharpenings and it's already out. Just show you there's grit on this. See the sparks? Those are made out of a different kind of metal so they don't spark. So you see those sparks, that's your blade flying off. So that's one sharpening. Does a good job. I mean, you just don't get as many sharpenings and you're buying blades more. So yeah, that's basically it. We could actually go ahead and take this, and then we'll take the other one, So here's the other one. Two sharpenings and we already losing the lip, so we're gonna do this third time. Ouch. Oh, the whole lip is gone. So basically you'll be replacing the cutter after 2 sharpens on this wheel. And we can go ahead and show you how much this. Look at the teeth. They're gone. We're going to go back to the diamond wheel and give that a shot on the diamond wheel. Okay, let's go. Now we're back to the better wheel. The grit wheel I have is shaped the same as this, so you still get the same sharpening, even when you don't oil your blades, because I sharpen them on the grit to clean them up and sharpen them on here. But if you oil your blades, they just hit this wheel, then you get polish sharp. My dad has customers for 20 years still using the same blades, but you know, they take care of them and oil them. This is a used wall cutter. We're just gonna do a little demonstration on this wheel. I'll be selling this wheel at the end of the year, so just wait around and it'll be posted on my website. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the teeth on this, and here's the blade that got destroyed, basically. We're going to set the teeth on it. Look at them. I'm pushing pretty hard. You can see the whites of my knuckles, right? I don't know what else to do here. Look at that. Barely anything removed. Remember we hit it with the other wheel and it was gone. Alright, now let's look at these teeth. They're steel teeth on there. That's amazing. Do that on the grit wheel and it ain't gonna happen. Alright, well, thank you for this wonderful adventure. It's been real fun. I had a lot of fun just grinding the metal down. Alright, well, keep it sharp, keep it